Hey guys, it's Chanel. I'm going to be doing another tag today, and I know I just did one for my last video, but this one is for people that are new to Booktube, and it was originally done by Trina of Between Chapters, and I figured I would do this just so that y'all can get to know me a little bit better. So let's get started. Question 1. Where are you joining from? I live 10 minutes outside of Hershey, Pennsylvania. Question 2. How old are you? I just turned 26 in February. Question 3. Why did you join Booktube? Well, I had just been kind of watching other people's Booktubes for the last couple years, and then about a couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what? Why don't I give it a try? Then I can connect with others who like to read books just as much as I do. Question 4. What books do you read? Oh man, I mostly read young adult, but I do like to read some adult books. My favorite genres are fantasy and dystopian type books. Um, I like mystery and thriller type books, actually books that are real page turners and that you just can't put down. And then the ones with the plot twists where you completely weren't expecting it. I love those type of books. And I also love historical type books, especially based in the 1800s or around World War II. Question 5. Favorite authors? Cassandra Clare is definitely at the top of my list. I also love Veronica Roth because I love Divergent. um, I love Madeline Rowe, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, because she's the author of Asylum and Sanctum, and those are two of my absolute favorite books. And J.K. Rowling, she is definitely at the top of my favorite authors list. You know, gotta love the Harry Potter series. Question 6. The last book you read. The last book I read was called Shattered Secrets by Karen Harper, and it's the first of a trilogy I'm currently reading. Question 7. What book are you currently reading? Currently, I'm reading Forbidden Ground by Karen Harper. It's the second book of the trilogy, and I'm almost finished, so I'm really excited to find out what happens. Question 8. What do you use for a bookmark? I just used this bookmark that I got in a welcome kit when me and my mom went to a women's retreat when I was like 19 through our church at the time. And it was Beth Moore in the front. And she's one of my favorite speakers. I want to get more bookmarks though. I want to get one that's Mortal Instruments themed. Question 9. Show us your to be read pile. My to be read pile is about 2 stacks of books behind me on the bookshelf. Those piles right here is my to be read list, or my to be read pile, I should say. Question 10, hardcover or paperback? I love hardcover. If I can get a book in hardcover, I will. Question 11, ebooks or physical books? I'm not sure I can give an honest answer to this because I've never used a Kindle or read on an ebook or anything. I prefer to have the actual book with me. I think I have to say a physical book. Question 12, owning or borrowing books? Definitely owning. I like to own my books. Question 13, which books got you into reading? When I was a kid, my favorite books were the Little House on the Prairie books by Laura Ingalls Wilder, but I also loved the Babysitter Club series. I think I read almost every single book in the entire series. Question 14, how did you discover Booktube? Well, I've had a Goodreads account for a couple years, maybe a couple years, maybe a little bit shorter. And I found this group on Goodreads called YouTube Book Reviewers, something like that. And then I realized, hey, other people do this. Like other people like to read books as much as me, and other people want to make videos. So that's how I first found it. And then it was a couple years before I actually started my own channel. Question 15. What challenges do you think you'll face with your channel? Honestly, probably just finding good books to review. And probably just finding, stuff to say, because sometimes I get a little tongue-tied when I'm trying to review a book. Question 16. Where else can we add you? I have Goodreads, I have Twitter, I have Instagram, and then I also have Pinterest. And I have a book board on Pinterest, so you can follow me there. And last question is, who do you tag? I tag anybody who wants to do this tag, new or old, really. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching.